Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are my snipers doing today? Hope you guys are doing fantastic. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, Kaspa went down like minus 90% yesterday. All right, minus 90%, or maybe a little bit less, but still, the markets were absolutely manipulated yesterday. And if you did panic sell, then I am absolutely sorry for that. But listen, if you did catch the dips, then shout out to you guys. I know myself, I tried, but they were just not allowing me on multiple exchanges. So I had to trade some of my USDC for some crypto. But even then, it had such big slippage. I was buying for 20% higher where the actual price was, even after the dump. So it was kind of just brain dead. But look, ladies and gentlemen, right? We can see Caspa went from pretty much 7.5 cents all the way down to sub 1 cent. Okay, pretty much. I mean, you could really debate. You could really debate, right? Boom, this line. Yeah, literally under 1 cent. And now, I wish I got in, but like I said, the market makers, the exchanges did not allow me to. And listen, right? I know crazy times, but I'm actually kind of a big fan of this. Now, we did talk about Caspa, liquidating all of these zones very likely, right? Coming back down at least to like 5 to 5.5 cents. Now, no, I'll say this right away. I did not expect for cryptos to get nuked 80 to 90% on average. Okay, I will just say that right now. But we did expect some downwards movement. Right, my limit order of 5.5 cents did get hit. That's what I considered a sniper entry because I was like, well, if we do go lower, it's probably gonna go lower just to like 4.8 cents. So 5.5 is still a very good catch. And yeah, we went to a penny. And my God, probably the biggest, best opportunity you're ever going to get for catching these coins at a very low price. I mean, literally, guys, if you got in, the first few minutes, we could see, right, even just in this sell candle, this and this buy candle, if you got in those 4 minutes, you could have got in anywhere from a 1 cent to 1.6 cents. And within just a matter of minutes, even if you got in at 1.6 cents, you could have made already a 3x within 20 minutes. So very crazy. That is what we love to see, right? Caspa did recover also very well, right? Like I said, although we were one of the coins that probably got hit the heaviest, we also did recover extremely well, right? If we go take it from the bottom to, let's just say here, boom, yeah, you're up, would have been up almost 6x, right? People on Twitter were going crazy yesterday, right? Bitcoin was dumping. He says, who cares? It'll recover. Other coins probably won't. Which, no, a lot of coins did recover. I think a lot of coins covered at least 50 to 70%. So look, someone said, should have bought the dip, buddy, right? Laughing. Some of these people were hating. 1 million of a crap coin, level bro, is cooked. You're going to get wrecked so hard. But guess what? Oh wow, I just saw this comment and now just nice. Twitter's so garbage, I swear to God. But yeah, someone was pretty much, yeah, doing 6x in a few hours is gonna make him so broke. So yeah, shout out to people that were able to get a buy. Your favorite poo coin will never surpass its previous all-time high in Bitcoin terms. Right. So a lot of people were talking crap, but for me, this was just a buying opportunity, right? For me, this is pretty much what I was getting an error. Couldn't buy. You just feel like skipping out on an insane opportunity. Uh, but yeah, you were right along. Caspa is a poo coin. It's officially 1 to 0. Well done, lad. Where can I buy your course? I don't know why people are, and this guy's being sarcastic, but I don't know why people in general are talking as if you know Bitcoin didn't go down 20,000, as if most of the market didn't go down 75 to 90%. Truly, I tell you, right? Like, what's the point of making fun of a coin or anything when literally yesterday showed, and if you're still sleeping, I'm so sorry for you because you're just so blind. But my God, yesterday showed that the markets are so manipulated. I mean, Bitcoin had a $20,000 dump, right? This thing had a $20,000 dump. It went from, let's see, $122,500 to 105,000. So a little bit less. Okay, a little bit less than 20,000, but still 17, 17 and a half, $18,000 dump, especially that fact, it dumped a couple hours. Okay, but then within 1 to 2 hours, I mean, that's where the biggest dump was, right? That dumped over 12,000 in just 1 hour. So listen, ladies and gentlemen, right? Welcome to crypto. Welcome to the world of manipulation, right? if you thought genuinely that people were just buying and selling and we all got to hold, we're all in this together, and it's because random people are selling, then no, like this should be the biggest wake up call ever, right? The biggest wake up call ever that the markets, it's not, we're not all buddy buddy. We're not going up because we're just all holding and being lovey dovey. That's not how it works. Yesterday showed that the markets are being controlled. Okay. Listen, let's talk about Caspa's price action, what I'm looking for over the next little while. Now, I am looking to see how this weekly candle closes. As of right now, it's not even doing that bad, to be honest, considering where we were at, right? We are closing above the 0.057 range, so that is not bad. Now, we did pretty much sweep all of the possible liquidity that we could have. So I don't expect overall for us to be doing a whole cycle, right? Like this for the next couple of weeks. I don't really expect this type of price action, to be honest. I expect more bullish. Now, I'm not saying we're going to be instantly pumping. All right, I wouldn't be surprised if we do go down a decent amount at one point just for some type of correction to be entering some type of order block. Right, the lowest we should be going, which I know is still crazy, is 2 cents. Now, if we do go to 2 cents, I do think this is going to be very, very rapid, kind of like the way it happened on Friday, right? Where we kind of dip back into here and then we start seeing quick recoveries. And then we probably see something like this one last time. And then we start going up like this. Now, I know it's crazy. I'm talking about Caspa potentially going to 2 cents, right? But this is what happens, right? You have new data in front of you. You have to be, open minded, and you got to see, okay, well, where are certain points of interest? Where are certain, points in the market that we could go down to based off market order blocks, based off market manipulation, and that's just the reality, right? So potentially 2 cent wick. I'm not saying it is going to happen because I've seen it before with gold and other currencies where we could just be simply kind of respecting this zone right over here, right? We could be kind of respecting the zone of 5 cents. Like I said, I do really want to see how the candles close. Now, this is still fairly bearish because obviously we have a big selling candle, we have a very weak buying candle, but any bullish momentum would probably start happening next week. Like I said, we still could dip down on the Monday and a Tuesday, but overall next week I do want to see, right, some type of bullish momentum going to the upside. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, right, we've seen something similar, not at this type of level, but we've seen something similar happen to the Black Swan event where a lot of coins did go down, like, 30, 40, 50% and such. And then we can see over the next few weeks, Bitcoin was slowly going up and up and up. And then the official run happened. So we are going to monitor everything. There could be very nice buying opportunities over the next couple of days. I know some people are just clocked out. I know some people did sell. They panic sold for massive losses. Shout out to you guys. It sucks. It just sucks. But yeah, that is ultimately it, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what you guys think of the whole situation. Love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Goodbye.